Turning now to Central Africa, people with physical disabilities are facing a mountain of challenges in eastern Congo. Among a population that has frequently been forced to flee their homes are people with disabilities who are often left behind. VOA's Ndiho has more.
Congolese citizens are fleeing to Uganda, a hardship for anyone forced to make the journey. But imagine what it's like if you can't walk. When Adam was a teenager, he became afflicted with polio. Determined to become more self-reliant, he set up his own electronics repair business, and with the money he earned, he bought his own wheelchair.
We have others who are very disabled, who are not able to move at all. They can't walk, they just sit down. Adults would rather choose to carry their own children, so they leave the disabled behind. These are the challenges we face as people with disabilities.
Adam traveled to Uganda with his wife and 5 children, just after the troubles started in mid-July.
When I fled, it's my wheelchair that helped me to escape. I had a lot of problems on the way. No water, no food. I have nothing. I am just the way you see me here.
Michael Sunday was also born with disabilities. When the rebels attacked his North Kivu village a few years ago, his father abandoned him. He crawled into the bush to hide from the rebels, and his wife, with great determination, then saved him and their baby.
She put me on her back and the small baby on her chest, and we walked to this place.
It was a heroic act, he says, as the refugee Sunday struggles to earn peanuts repairing shoes in his tiny house. It supports his family, which has now grown to 6 children. The day after Adam reached the camp, he set up his repair shop under a tree, the first refugee here to go into business for himself. He says as long as you have a skill, you don't have to wait for others to help you.
Disability is not inability.
The Democratic Republic of the Congo has struggled with conflict in its eastern provinces. Earlier this year, the United Nations Security Council authorized the peacekeeping mission MONUSCO to use force to bring an end to a conflict that has lasted more than 2 decades, internally displaced more than 2.6 million Congolese, and forced more than 460,000 people to flee their homes into neighboring countries. Ndiho, VOA News.